Happy Friday, TGIF. Anyone excited for the weekend? I bet you're excited. Most people would be. Unless it means this weekend you have a lot of studying to do. Sometimes that's why weekends aren't fun. You guys have any weekend plans? Yes, we can chat about that after the 20 minutes. Okay, I left my pen upstairs, so I'm using this. I feel like this thing's gonna be an artifact in like 10 years when everyone's using iPads for notes. Alright, well, let's just get started then. I think I'm going to try to start right on the dot from now on. So then it's always, 6 a.m. PT and then we end at 6:20 PT. Okay, I'll see you in 20 minutes. Enjoy your book/studying. Morning, Anshdeep. Okay guys, it was so weird. Oh. Oops, sorry if that made a loud noise to you guys. Yeah, it was so weird. Suddenly, like, I noticed out of the corner of my eye that it just blanked out, like the whole app closed, and it made a little glitching visual. And then when I went back into the YouTube app, I saw myself with a little live symbol saying I was still live, and then I clicked it and it was like Inception, seeing myself supposedly still live, and it didn't end or anything, so that was weird. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed your reading today. I think I did about 20 minutes. I couldn't tell because the time started over. I'm not sure if this will show up as one full video now, but yeah, my tripod just fell over, my little tripod. Okay, looking at your chats. Dan says, I'm a cool girl, flipping pencils. Yes, that is actually one of my proudest tricks because I just look so much cooler in class, you know? Who needs to actually be good at school when you can look good? Just kidding. And okay, Anshdeep says my notification comes after a few minutes. Okay, I'll make sure to start like 5 minutes early, or at least 3, I guess, so I can start reading right on the dot. Basir, hey, good morning. Young Ray Kim, hi. Oh, Korea, 11 p.m. Oh, thanks for joining me so late. You know, what part of Korea are you from, Young Ray? I spent 3 weeks in Seoul, and I was studying the language, and I stayed with like a host grandma there, and it was so fun. Korea is amazing. It was like living in a dream. So I won a scholarship to, oh yeah, so I won a scholarship to go to Korea and study, and otherwise I wouldn't have had that opportunity. And it was like stepping into a K-drama, and like it was so fun and so much action and so lively because the street food was great and cheap, and then the subway stations, the underground shopping centers, they're at every stop, so it's like everywhere you walk through, because you have to have transportation, then you see that. Yeah, it's really awesome. Anshdeep, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I scared you. Yeah, my tripod just kind of lost its balance. Well, I'm glad you were into your book. I will be more careful next time. I'll put away this thing so even if it falls again, it won't make that loud noise. At least, well, what are you guys reading? Anshdeep, what are you reading at the moment? Young Ray Kim, what are you doing? And Basir, Dan, let me know if you want to speak. I'll share something interesting I read today. So, in order to make better choices in life, which, you know, ultimately will lead you down different roads and can be the difference between a more successful life or a more sad one, you can use what's called worst case consequence analysis. And that's when the first thing you ask is what is the worst case scenario of every decision, of this decision? For example, if you choose to speed, what is the worst case scenario? Then 2, what is the probability of this outcome? And then 3, is this an acceptable risk? And I think like if we just briefly go through this for each kind of seemingly questionable decision, then, you know, it could really pay off in the long run. Okay, reading Selfish Gene. Interesting. Haven't heard of that. Rat Trap. And Atomic Habits. Oh, that's right. I want to read Atomic Habits too. Selfish Gene and the Rat Trap. Okay, I'll look those up. What are those about? Just briefly. I have here a few items within my reach that I'll show you. So this is a little photo album of a cat I had when I was really young. And yeah, so cute. I miss the cat. You guys like cats or dogs more? Whew. It's been kind of hot recently. Like this is almost wearing too much. Okay, Rat Trap. It's about a guy who stole money. Oh, cool. Is it fiction, I'm assuming? Let's see. Something else interesting is like you have a choice of perception that can really do wonders for your action choices and then, you know, your overall life. So, for example, when you're caught speeding, using speeding as an example again, when you're caught speeding, you can either be angry or thankful. So, yeah, just remember that if you guys drive, don't speed. Well, most people speed, I know. It's safer to follow traffic, but don't be like one of those racers, street racers. Rat Trap is a story about a rat trap seller thinking about material world as rat trap. Oh, that's so interesting. So like consumerism and how that's a trap for us consumers, right? Is that it? I think that's something I would be interested in reading. Youngray Kim comments about how different species of creatures compete with each other to be the greatest and to survive. Maybe. Okay, interesting. So many books out there that I want to read. Yeah. Also, you guys, I noticed that each time when you join, like, you like my video right away. So yeah, thank you for doing that. I think even though it's every day, it's so nice to kind of see you guys do that. And yeah, it's just cool that I get to interact with you guys every day and have a different video. Okay, well, do you guys have any weekend plans? So that'll be my last question here about what you're excited about. And so, yeah. Dan says that it's really apparent that I'm a future MBA girl, finding business perspective in everything. Oh. About the rat trap? About the consumerism thing? Interesting. I feel like, is it not about consumerism then? About like the material world? Oh, actually maybe material world doesn't mean that. I'll look into it. Maybe I'm just being dumb. But yeah, I've always found business pretty interesting, but more so in regards to consumerism. I've always thought that it's not very good because I also really care about the word consumerism. Yeah, I've cared about this for a long time actually, because I really care about the environment. And I mean, I'm kind of a hypocrite too because I like new clothes, right? Especially when I was a kid, I'd be like, oh, I care about the environment, and my dad would be like, then stop buying clothes. And I'm like, no, all the kids have cute clothes. And now I really shop very rarely, and if I go shopping, then it's mostly to browse, and I try to be a lot more careful about my choices, about like if it's something I really it's like high quality and will wear for a long time. And I think that's made it better. But yeah, I think it's so wasteful too, because right now I'm helping clean out like a home, and I just am amazed by how many objects are thrown away that are seemingly still usable. But I know that most households are way worse about their waste and their trash they take out every week. It's like almost twice as much as my family. And yeah, it's just, and my dad told me that for landfills, sometimes they have valleys and they just dump all the trash into the valley until it's like flat. Like, can you imagine how much trash that is? Going off on a kind of rant here, but yeah, that's why the first thing I thought it was consumerism. Okay, watch The Intern. Yes, I like The Intern so much. I'm gonna watch it again with Sean. Haha. Oh, okay. One of your recommendations in my HBS. Oh, is he the Sadhguru guy? Yeah, I looked at his channel briefly, but I didn't really watch a video yet. But yeah. How am I good at chemistry? Struggling too much. Topper in maths and physics, and I just hated chemistry. Okay. Well, I was not that great at physics, so I could learn a few things from you, Anshdeep. But chemistry, I think I just had good fundamentals and had a really good AP chemistry teacher. Basically like with anything, you have to get past feeling like it's memorization and to try and understand it, to understand the patterns and where they emerge, because then you don't have to remember things as much. If you get it, you see patterns and then you can solve the problems more easily, and then it becomes fun. And that's kind of in general terms. So specifically chemistry, there are things to memorize, and I use a lot of mnemonics. Is that I forgot what it's called? Mnemonics, like where you have a bunch of letters and you like make it a phrase so you can remember better. So use mnemonics if that's helpful to you. Organic chemistry, too confusing. Oh yeah, organic chemistry was really hard, but I ended up liking it because I got good at it and I saw the patterns, and you know, with lots of practice. What I suggest for that is that if you have to draw a lot of those arrow diagrams, yeah, many exceptions, yeah, there are, sorry. It's weird how the laws of nature work sometimes, huh? But if you have to draw a lot of those arrow diagrams, or if you have to know them, what I did is I just drew them so many times and got familiar with them. So sometimes it is kind of memorization, but sometimes it's like muscle memory. It's like when you shoot a basketball more and more times, you get better at it. And so I took that the same way for drawing those arrow diagrams. And this kind of sucks right now. I don't even know if those are actually called arrow diagrams anymore. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Organic is easy only when you practice. Yep. You can solve college level organic chemistry. Oh, that's awesome. Is that what you want to major in? Oh, Young Ray Kim says chemistry. Learning chemistry this semester, orbital's confusing. I agree. It is quite confusing. Yeah, it's kind of weird how scientists discover these things. Not weird, it's like amazing. But okay, well, great. So I hope you have a great Friday, ending the week strong, and for those on the other side of the world, that you enjoy your Friday night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I will read at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, bye.